28 years in the making, the Colorado Grand returns to Vail every year where it began, and Lion's Head is the finish line on a Friday, but 1,000-mile coverage of vintage and antique race cars. Yeah, this is the fun topic that's happening this weekend, and joining me right now is Sarah Franke to tell us more. Group 970. Sarah, how are you?
I'm great. How are you?
Doing great, doing great. We were just talking off camera. We didn't see each other yesterday. There was so much to see.
So much excitement going on. I was completely distracted by the cars. I missed you altogether.
Oh, I missed you too, but we're together now.
We made
the Colorado
Grand.
We're
good now.
Tell us about the Colorado Grand, those that are hearing about it for the very first time.
Yeah, you know, it's a great event. They've come back every single year, and this is their 28th year coming through. They start in Vail, and then they take these pre-1960 cars that look like, you know, potentially they should only be in a showroom or not on the road, and they take them on all the back roads of Colorado, a 1,000-mile journey, and return back to Vail yesterday.
Fantastic. When you get out there with the Colorado Grand, the conversation I was asked was, Ty, did you ride along with them? I didn't know that was a possibility. But some of these cars, without roofs, without T-tops or whatever, they sometimes have a passenger, a co-rider with the Colorado Grand. Have you ever done it?
I have not. I get a little nervous even standing close to some of the cars sometimes. But if you look at them, I mean, they're just beautiful cars.
They are.
Like you mentioned, no tops on some of those, and you see in that one a little bit wet on the road.
Yeah.
They don't care. They get out there. Some of them had kind of the old Army helmets on yesterday. Yeah. They're having fun with it. It's a great event. Colorado
Grand, it is a rain or shine race,
yes,
but non-competitive race out there, or just around Colorado. Every year, does the trek change its course so people don't congest?
They do. They change a little bit of the path so that everyone can kind of see a new route, see different towns. And the great thing about it that I think a lot of people don't realize is it's a charity event.
Yeah.
And so last year, I believe they donated something along the lines of $350,000.
Yes.
With a good chunk of money going to each town they stop at. So they like to kind of go to different towns and give back to the communities they go through.
What's really nice when they stop off these little towns, they're completely welcomed when they get there with a lunch. People get to meet the drivers and the owners of these cars with some amazing stories about some of these cars. What are some of the craziest stories you've heard about these cars that are procured for this event?
You know, I think the most fun of it is usually kind of watching the people that have been back year after year. So most of the stories I hear are less about the cars and more about the fun they're having on the road and what they're seeing in the town. And one guy now has his own Bentley, but has decided it's so much fun that he invited his daughter to come along, and now she has her own Bentley that she's driving on the ride.
What's really nice about the Colorado Grand, I had the opportunity to speak with some of the people yesterday, how families are involved, how this is becoming a tradition passed on from family members that have moved on in their life experience, and the next generation picks up on this drive.
Yeah, absolutely. And I think families as well, as you can see here, I mean, people come out. Today is a great day for this, actually. They're out on display in Lion's Head. They were rolling in when I left there. I'm wearing my Colorado Grand car parking outfit right now. But families, you know, I saw kids from as young as 3 to, you know, people that have been here year after year that I see come back to watch it. So it's a great family event to go enjoy in Lion's Head this morning as well.
For people that would care to be involved with the Colorado Grand as it returns every year, you know, maybe to volunteer, how do we get involved so we can really be a part of this experience wherever it goes?
You know, there's 2 ways you can get involved. You can go directly through the Colorado Grand organization, and that would be more in planning the event and the route they go. And that part, they have a huge amount of volunteers that help with that. And you can reach out to them by going to their website. Otherwise, Lion's Head actually has a big part in it as well.
Yeah.
And we're always excited to have people help out like yourself yesterday.
Yes, that was a lot of fun.
So you can reach us, you know, either email us at Group 970,
or
you can also reach out Peter Konstantinovich. I said his name very wrong.
You know,
that is not how you say his name. Peter. Just find Peter.
Guitar. We'll ask him.
One way or the other. We're not sure. But find Peter. But either way, even if you email me, which is Sarah at group970.com, we're always excited to have people help out with the event.
Okay, and with the event happening this weekend, it is the, I'm going to pronounce this wrong, so help me with pronunciation, the Concours de Non-Elegance.
That was perfect.
Was it?
You got it, yeah.
Which means?
It's, you know, generally they have a Concours d'Elegance, and it's really this grand showing of the cars. And this is a play on it because these cars have come off dirt roads and everything else, and so they're putting them out there on display, dust, mud and all, and just kind of out for the people to come up close, really remove any pretentiousness from it, and come talk to the drivers and have fun.
It's a fun, wonderful time. We're talking about the Colorado Grand that happens every year, returning to Lion's Head and to Vail, where it began. It's a 1,000-mile drive, 5-day trek around the Colorado Rockies. And to find out more, log on to co1000.com. Don't miss it next year. We'll all be there. Thank you very much, Sarah. Good to see you again.
Thank you. Good to see you.
I miss you too.
I miss you.
All right, Mark Sassy has a look at the weather.